Hello, everybody. Okay, I got Rosie and Buster, my puppets, down here. I forgot to bring a pillow in. Hopefully I can sit straighter tonight. Tried moving my hips over to the right a little too, but I know it has something to do with the way my lower back is compressed. That's why I've got shorter. Well, maybe I should have left. We'll get it. Okay, I've decided that I don't want her jacket to have buttons. It's a good thing I can edit. All right. I've decided that I want to make this into a jacket. Well, I knew I wanted to do that, but most of the jackets we see these days do not have buttons. Some do, I suppose, but most of them are zippers. So I want to have this. That's going to be the top of the zipper right there. So I want to take this tool and I'm not going straight. Okay. I think I may have mentioned last night, but I'm not sure. This Sculpting is oil based. Now your air dry I don't think is. There. Does that look like a zipper? Maybe I've got that down a little too far. Ah. I still have to watch where I put it. Okay. I think that should look more like a zipper. I may have to cut more of this wire off of here because I need to be able to put a wire on the hand so I can slide it in to that space. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that back a bit. Back out so that that should have some space for a wiry little hand. Sorry, I get back. I'm just going to have to get this halfway up because I pick it up to work on it and it gets it out of your vision, out of the cameras. Okay. Had to change the battery. It looked almost full, but that's I used it a lot yesterday, so not so surprised. Let's see. Just noticed something. I thought I better do something about it. Zippers. They're little hook things up here. Generally have a little hole thing in them. Okay, now I want to just go down the sides. That does not look like a seam. Just make a nice. Too much. Okay. Let's use the smaller end. This one's a set-in. Could have done a raglan, but I'm going to do a set-in, see. A little bend. Now, I'm not putting that arm completely into her chest. I'm leaving room there. You might want to avoid vulnerability and protect the heart, but she can leave it somewhat open. I am going to try to make up some hands. I'm trying to make the hands. Hands are not easy for me. I have, well, you can see on the other figures I made, I ended up making gloves because it's hard to make them small or dainty or anything like that. But I'm going to try here. I'm going to try and make her some nice hands. So generally, some of them only give 3 fingers. That's all I intended to do here, but I actually did do the whole 4 fingers and a thumb. So it's the knuckles and the fingernails. Those things are just buggers. For lack of better, they're just hard to put on. And I used a little tool to try and shape in the fingernails. And for knuckles, I tried to use, like little bits of clay to, little round, tiny pieces to look like knuckles. And it just doesn't stick very long. Anyway, so I'll just go ahead to where I actually put the hand on, and you'll see. Dang, that flew. It looks like a big hand for this gal. this is the thing, like I said, it's so hard for me to get hands to the right size for the individual. So, a lot of times what I end up doing is just painting them as gloves. And that's probably what I'll end up doing with this too. So, I don't know. They just look big to me. But I don't know. I'm not gonna probably keep all of this in the video. I'll show you a little bit and then move and edit some out. Just these fine little features. There. That should look like cuff, I hope. Cuff and a big hand. I don't know why I can't make hands look dainty. I just... Yeah. We'll call it gloves. That's what I end up doing a lot of the time anyway. Just calling them gloves. Okay. Alright. I think I will do a mask. Yep, I'm gonna make a mask. Just like I did for the guys. See your nose. She's gonna be just like the guys, unintelligible. Totally. She'll be able to see through because it's got it's mesh like this thing. Kind of like what Spider-Man wears. Okay, this is really, this, once that is done baking, it's going to have to cool before I can add the head and neck. I know that looks weird, but it'll all look like a beta, not a beta, delta. It'll all look like a delta in the end. And she'll have her mask covered face like the others so she can be incognito. I'm sorry, I'm just awful with faces and hands. It's just, I think she's gonna look okay. And I will make a pen to put in her other hand. I'll probably glue it to the hand. But I'll make a little pen and bake it and then paint it and then glue it to the hand. So, and there I go to the right again. So, you'll be able to tell it's female. Okay, I love you all. Smile and wave, there's yours. I'm sorry, my voice has just been awful today. So you take care of yourselves. I love you. Good night.